Could you feed 2 people for a whole week with healthy, whole foods for just $20? It sounds impossible, right? Well, today, we're taking on that exact challenge. We're going to show you how to eat well, stay full, and stick to an incredibly tight budget. Spoiler alert, it's totally doable, and we're going to walk you through every single step, from the grocery list to the final meal. So, if you've ever felt like eating healthy is just too expensive, this video is for you. Let's head to the store and see what 20 bucks can get us. Alright, we're back from the store, and here's the haul. The key to making this work is choosing nutrient-dense, versatile, and affordable staples. First up are carbohydrates and proteins. We got a 2-pound bag of rice for just $1.50. Next, a 1-pound bag of dried lentils, also $1.50. And for another $1.50, a 1-pound bag of black beans. These three are the foundation of our meals for the week. For some high-quality protein and fats, we picked up a dozen eggs for $2. For breakfast, a 1-pound bag of oats for $1.50. Now for our vegetables. We got a 2-pound bag of onions for $1.50. These will add flavor to almost everything we make. Then, a 3-pound bag of potatoes for $2.50. Potatoes are incredibly filling and versatile. For variety and a ton of nutrients, we grabbed a large bag of frozen mixed vegetables for $3. Don't sleep on frozen veggies. They're just as nutritious as fresh and last way longer. We also got a whole cabbage for $1.50. This thing is huge and will go a long way. And finally, for some healthy fats and flavor, a jar of peanut butter for $2, and for a little sweetness and antioxidants, a bag of frozen berries for just $1.50. Grand total? Exactly $20. This is our entire food supply for 2 people for 7 days. Now, let's get into the kitchen and turn this pile of groceries into delicious meals. The secret to surviving a busy week, especially on a tight budget, is meal prep. Batch cooking is your best friend. It saves you time, energy, and prevents you from reaching for expensive convenience foods when you're hungry. So we're going to spend about an hour right now prepping for the entire week. First, the eggs. We're going to hard boil half a dozen of them. They make a great quick snack or an addition to a salad. While those are boiling, let's get our legumes going. In one pot, we'll cook the entire bag of lentils with some water, maybe half an onion, and a little salt and pepper if you have them. In another pot, we'll do the same with the black beans. Pro tip: if you can soak your beans overnight, it cuts down the cooking time significantly. Lentils and beans are packed with protein and fiber, and having them ready to go is a game changer. Next up, the rice. We're going to cook a large batch of rice in our rice cooker, or you can do it on the stovetop. Having cooked rice on hand means you are just minutes away from a satisfying meal like a stir-fry or a bean bowl. While all that is cooking, we'll do some light veggie prep. We'll chop up a few onions and store them in an airtight container. This way, when you need to start a soup or a sauté, you can just grab a handful and go. We're also going to wash and roughly chop our cabbage. You can store it in a large bag or container in the fridge. By doing all this now, we've basically created our own healthy, ready-to-eat meal components for the week. It might seem like a lot of work upfront, but trust me, your future self will thank you. Now that our prep is done, let's map out what our meals will look like for the next 7 days. Alright, let's break down the meal plan. Having a plan is crucial so you don't run out of food or get bored. Let's start with breakfast. For the entire week, we have 2 simple, hearty options. The first is a warm bowl of oatmeal. We'll just cook some of our oats with water and top it with a handful of those delicious frozen berries. It's filling, full of fiber, and the berries add a natural sweetness. The second option is peanut butter toast. Oh, wait, we don't have bread. No problem. A fantastic alternative is to make simple oat flatbreads. Just mix oats with a little water to form a thick batter and pan fry it like a pancake. Or even simpler, you can have a couple of hard-boiled eggs with a side of fruit. But for our main plan, we'll stick to oatmeal and another option, an egg scramble. You can scramble 2 eggs with a handful of the frozen mixed veggies. That gives you protein, fat, and vegetables to start your day strong. So you can alternate between a bowl of oatmeal with berries and a veggie scramble. Now for lunch. Our pre-cooked lentils and beans are about to become heroes. One of our go-to lunches will be a hearty lentil and vegetable soup. We'll take a portion of our cooked lentils, add some water or broth if you have it, a big handful of the frozen mixed vegetables, and some chopped onion. Let it simmer until the veggies are tender. It's incredibly warming and nutritious. Another fantastic lunch option is a black bean and rice bowl. Just scoop some of our pre-cooked rice into a bowl, top it with a generous portion of the black beans, and throw in some more of those mixed vegetables. If you have any salsa or hot sauce at home, now is the time to use it, but it's delicious on its own. You can alternate between these two lunches all week. They're both super easy to assemble, especially since everything is already cooked. You can pack them up for work or enjoy a quick and satisfying meal at home. Finally, let's talk about dinner. This is where we can get a little more creative. One of our staple dinners will be roasted potatoes with sauteed cabbage and veggies. We'll chop up some potatoes, toss them with a tiny bit of oil if you have it, or just roast them dry with salt and pepper until they're crispy. While they're in the oven, we'll saute some of our chopped cabbage and onions with a handful of the frozen mixed vegetables until tender. It's a surprisingly delicious and filling combination that feels like a complete rustic meal. Our second dinner option is a vegetable fried rice with egg. We'll heat up a pan, throw in some onion and mixed vegetables, and saute them. Then, add in your cold, pre-cooked rice. Push everything to one side of the pan, crack an egg or 2 into the empty space, and scramble it. Once it's cooked, mix it all together. This is a classic budget meal that uses up leftovers and comes together in minutes. These two dinner options provide variety in flavor and texture, ensuring you won't get tired of your food by the end of the week. So, there you have it. We've successfully navigated a full week of healthy eating for two people on just a $20 budget. Let's do a quick recap. We focused on buying whole, unprocessed foods like rice, beans, lentils, oats, and a variety of vegetables. We used batch cooking to save time and make healthy choices easy throughout the week. Our meal plan was simple but nutritious, with oatmeal for breakfast, lentil soup or bean bowls for lunch, and roasted potatoes or fried rice for dinner. The key takeaways are planning, prepping, and prioritizing nutrient-dense staples. Eating healthy on a budget isn't about deprivation. It's about being smart and creative with your resources. It proves that you don't need a huge grocery bill to nourish your body well. We hope this challenge has inspired you and given you some practical ideas to try in your own kitchen. What are your favorite budget-friendly healthy meals? Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear your tips and tricks. Thanks so much for watching, and if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content like this. We'll see you in the next one.